the verse is, and this is NLT, the angel of the Lord appeared to him and said, "Mighty hero, the Lord is with you." So why is that significant? Well, let's just kind of back up into the context. So this is in Israel during a time when the Israelites were wicked. They had turned from God. They were basically worshiping false gods. They were worshiping Baal. And then the Midianites were a pagan nation that was increasingly coming on their turf. And so there's this guy named Gideon who is in a hole essentially, and he's just trying to hide himself from the Midianites, and he's working on his wheat, and he is trying to separate the wheat from the chaff. And then an angel of God comes in to talk to Gideon and says, "Mighty hero, the Lord is with you." You can imagine Gideon's response is like, what are you talking about, mighty hero? I'm in the bottom of a hole right now. I've got no power. I'm in a position of weakness. And the story goes on, Gideon leading 300 men into battle against the Midianites who had 135,000 soldiers. And the whole point of the story is that eventually it took multiple times for God to get the trust from Gideon, but Gideon ends up trusting in God's strength and not his own strength to go and defeat this massive army. 300 versus 135,000. And the whole point is that there is nothing that we can do that will ever match the strength of God. And if we are at a roadblock, if we don't have the strength to do it, seek God's strength. You don't have to do it all on your own. Well, if you made it this far, thank you for listening, and thank you for having an open mind.